Have you ever felt overshadowed or overlooked in your industry? Have you ever felt invisible in your professional life? Are you struggling to find a unique voice in a crowded marketplace? Are you tired of just feeling like another face in the crowd online? Have you ever wondered why people just effortlessly attract opportunities online and you're just feeling like it just passes you by? Do you want to differentiate yourself in your field and really stand out amongst the competition? Have you ever felt like your skills and your expertise get shadowed and go unnoticed? Are you tired of blending in and simply being forgotten? Are you ready to take control of your professional narrative? If you've answered yes to any of those questions, I have the answer for you and how you can stand out online and exactly how I would do it today. My name's Stephen Thompson and I'm going to solve these problems that you're experiencing right now, and they all start with your personal brand. Now, contrary to popular belief, your personal brand is not a logo. It's actually far deeper than that. It's not even what you wear. It's not even what you look like. It goes much, much deeper. You might have heard a gentleman by the name of Simon Sinek talk about your why. Well, I'm going to help you identify yours today with a really simple process so you can go those 7 levels deep so that people can understand who you are, resonate with you, you can pull people towards you and really attract your ideal clients, because that is what will make you stand out above the crowd, stop going unnoticed, and really build a profitable and personable personal brand business that stands out and just leaves everyone at the wayside. Because you know what? When you are being you, completely and unapologetically you, then what happens is there is no competition. Nobody can be you. They can try and imitate you and they can, try to copy what you do. The experts call that modeling. However, no one can be you, live from here and show up in such a unique way as you. Remembering those famous words of Simon Sinek, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. I'm going to share a quick story with you so you can get some context around it and also understand what I'm now going to do is one of the key things that you must learn to do, which is storytelling. Pulling out milestones from your backstory, from your history, bring them into now so it pulls people towards you, because people will say to you, oh, I've done that. That happened to me. I know someone in my family that happened to. And you become a person who they resonate with. And honestly, that is so impactful. But let me take you back to the time where about 11 years ago now, before I started Big Daddy, I was working at Radio Norwich, the home of Alan Partridge. And I had left the police after 10 years of serving my Queen and country. From leaving the police, I will leave that for another video for you, I went back into sales and marketing. That's what I knew before the police. I'm a business sales manager and needed a way to sell radio. So I used social media, Twitter and LinkedIn. I'd used it in my previous life with charity fundraising for Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital when my daughter was a patient there and had to have heart surgery. So I had an understanding of social, but I needed a new way to sell radio because everyone else was pillaging the databases and I had literally no leads. So I used Twitter to reach out to businesses. Once I've reached out to the business, I used LinkedIn to connect with the business owner, and I built rapport and relationships. I shared content through my Twitter and LinkedIn channels, basically got invited in for a cuppa. And that's kind of been my legacy since then. We have a thing called Tea with Steve, and everywhere I go, there is a brew. I wasn't being invited in because they wanted to buy my product. They were intrigued about social media. I had something which they wanted to know about. So I shared my insights about social media. They understood it was going to be a lot of work. And off the back of that, I built a side hustle. They were interested in my story. And this has been my story. I built the side hustle alongside the day job. I then left the day job 8 months later after gaining a coach and building up my side hustle, literally replacing my day job income. Now, when you identify a story and you can pull that from the past, it makes it really powerful when you are connecting with others. But my why, this is the thing, and you need to understand your why. My why was my family. I was working for somebody in the radio station who actually didn't value what I was doing, didn't value me as a human being, actually challenged me and said, you need to stop using social media, Stephen, because it won't work, it doesn't work, it's never going to work, it's just a fad, and you can't measure the return on investment. However, I was hitting every single target that he'd set me. Within 8 months, I had built the side hustle, replaced the day job, and I was out. Now, here's the fun thing. When I left, a year later, he got sacked because he lost the company £500,000. Following year, I was invited to be the keynote speaker at their sales conference. Why? Because of my personal brand. But what I was trying to do, and what I did successfully and continue to do, is build a business around my why, my family, my children, my daughters, my beautiful wife. I wanted my diary to be my own so I could spend more time with them. Fast forward 10 years, I do the school run every morning, I do the pickup, and I diarise my business activities around that. I come on here and create content whenever I want, and I've got all these great stories to share. But I want to share with you how you can do it too, how you can identify your why, bring it forward, tell a story around it, and connect with people. I've got a great exercise for you, so grab a pen, take some notes, and maybe pause this video, and we'll get straight into it. It's called 7 Levels Deep. It's really, really simple, and the first one is this: why? Why are you doing what you are doing? Why do you want to do? What is the why inside? Like I've shared with you already, I want to spend more time with my children and build a business around my family so I could do the school run, take Friday afternoons off, not worry about work at the weekends. I design Mondays, and my Mondays are every Monday, school run. Me and my wife spend time together on a Monday morning. It's mine and her time. So actually, I'm not effectively having a stressful sales meeting. I'm spending quality time on what I know and love. That sets me up for the week. So you can build a business around what you want. So firstly, what is your why? Why do you want to do what you want to do? Is it because you want more time? You want more freedom? You want more money? You want bigger opportunities? You want to spend time with your children? So build your diary around your kids and your family. You want to go on more holidays? What is your why? And then I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you ready for this? Question 1. Is your why? What is your why? Just start writing, start scrolling, just go for it. Get a journal, notepad, whiteboard, and just go for it. Because people buy why you do it, not what you do. Now, I'm going to give you an even deeper level to your why, a deeper essence to your why, because we don't just want a surface why. So when you've written what your why is, you need to ask yourself another question in relation to the answer you've just given, and that is, why? But why is that your why, and why is that so important? Start scribbling again, or get your whiteboard, post-it notes. Why is that why so important? Every answer you get, you ask yourself, but why? But why? Let's go another level deep. Let's go another level deep, and another level deep. Start off with 1. And ask yourself why another 6 times until we get to that bottom layer. What it's like I'm peeling back an onion, and what you'll find is you'll get a more emotive response to your answers. You will really peel it back. I did this about a year ago. I tend to do it every 6 to 12 months. And I will share my result around here, because actually, do you know what? I got to 7 and I peeled back another layer, and it was all around my connection with my dad. My dad was the... It was... I get a bit emotional now. My dad is sort of the inspiration for my business, Big Daddy Digital. Now, he was my stepdad, George. He used to literally put his arm around me and take the pain away. My biological dad died when I was 8 years old of lung cancer, and George stepped in and really stepped up. I've taken that essence forward into my business, and I do that for my clients. We come in, we put our arm around you, and we take the pain away. What did I get to in that final layer? Let me share it with you. Get the Kleenex, you might need them. Here is my 7 levels deep. It started with, surface level stuff. And as I built down level 1, 2, 3, 4, started to get a bit more impactful to me. I started to really open up. But when I was able to go through, what is my why and why is it important to me? I was making reference to my daughters and my children, and it identified actually the reason I do what I do. My final step, level 7, was because I want to be loved and provide security and safety and success for myself and those around me. Love is what spins the world. But I went a little bit deeper. And this is the real one, and I'm sure it will resonate with some of you guys, and that's why I'm sharing it, because this is how powerful it is. Once I'd gone through those levels, I identified this. My dads aren't here, so I can't show them that I am the best son in the world, but I can show my daughters I'm the best dad in their world. And that's what it's all about. Excuse me. I'll take a picture and I'll show you this on screen, because it is really, really important that you understand your why so that when you struggle to get out of bed in the morning, because entrepreneurship is hard, building an online course, an online program, being a service-based business, it is hard. And you know what? Don't ever think it's easy. Don't listen to the online gurus sharing with you, oh, you know, it's easy, 6 figures, 7 figures, you know, you just need a funnel, you just need this, you just need a Facebook group and Facebook ads and all this great stuff. Actually, no, you need to show up knowing who you are so that you can share your message with the world. You can turn your mess into a message. You know, I've got some grief from my life, from my past. I've got a boss who didn't value me. I've got people in my world who aren't here anymore, and I want to show them how good I've become for them because of them and their influence, but I can't. But I can inspire the people around me to build a legacy with me and move that on. And that's what I'm doing with my personal brand. I'm here to impact others so they can share their message in the world. What are you doing? What is your why? You might have some external whys to start off with, you know, more time, more money, a bit more freedom, you know, Lamborghini on the drive. Obviously, I'm joking. So your step right now is this. You know, if you haven't done it already, stop the video. Write down what your why is. Just sit, just meditate on it, have a cup of tea, you know, by all means, share a brew with me, and really think about what your why is. And whatever comes to you, just write down what comes to you from here. Then ask yourself the question, but why? And then whatever answer you get, just write down on the paper. And ask yourself again, but why? Then but why? And your but why is always in relation to your previous answer. Until you get 7 levels deep and you pull back the layers of the onion, you will see that you have a really deep, meaningful why that you can share with the world. And that is how you're going to start your personal brand journey, pulling back the layers of who you are. And then if you want to, you can share those stories. You might want to start your 30-day daily diary and sharing some of these stories and insights. You're then going to build connection and trust with your community. And that's what makes you stand out. So guys, if you want to stand out, then click the link around this video and watch my final tip, which is the 30-day daily diary, how to make content in only 2 minutes a day. Get to it. Much love. Take care. Big Daddy out.